So the first group of people I would like to thank, the ones that are most near and dear to my heart, are my mother, my grandmothers, and my father. They, all four of them, have been there for me my entire Xavier career, my entire high school career. They have been really solid foundations for me because they have showed me so much about myself. They've taught me so many things, and I want to thank them for just being there for me on the days when I lost it, and they were probably thinking to themselves, "You can calm down. It's okay." And they have been a great support system for me, and I want to thank them for being there for me and my family. You all are great. They have really led me, taken me by the hand, given me advice when I didn't know what else to do, and they've really been a great support system for me as well. I'd also like to thank the Center for Faith and Justice. They are the ones that really got me involved here at Xavier. My freshman year, I walked into Abby King Kaiser's office to interview for a thing called the Ecumenical Ministry Team. And 4 years later, I'm leading a retreat. I'm leading a getaway retreat. I'm leading all these different things, all these different retreats in the Center for Faith and Justice. And until this day, I am still good friends with Abby. Abby has talked me through so many things, and the Center for Faith and Justice, their entire staff and everyone there has been fantastic to me, and I really appreciate that. And thank you to the admissions office for being there and for giving me leadership opportunities in a work environment. I have seen a lot of different things over my years working in the admissions office, and one of the best things I've ever seen was for a student to say, "I'm coming to Xavier because of this, because of that." And to be able to be a part of that means so much to me. And I'm going to miss my admissions family because they are truly my family. I've been there for 4 years, and they've been fantastic. To all the donors and everyone else, to everyone in financial aid, thank you all so much for making this possible for me. This is the day, this is it, and I'm so glad to be a part of this Xavier family, and I can't wait to see what being an Xavier alumni has in store for me. So thank you all.
First off, I just want to thank my Manresa leaders for easing my transition into Xavier freshman year. I also want to thank my parents and my family for always supporting me, even when I didn't even know what I was going to do. And finally, I'd like to thank one of my professors who really challenged me and made me into a better student and teacher in the future. Thank you.
So I wanted to thank, one, my family, everyone who's given me support throughout my 4 years and who will continue to give me support throughout the rest of my school education. I know we've had to put up with a lot emotionally and financially especially. And then I also want to thank all those who have given me so many opportunities, whether that be through my extracurriculars or academics, or just, friendships that I've made. And I want to thank all those who kind of work behind the scenes and don't really get much recognition for what they do, or at least however much recognition they should be getting. For example, people that work in Gallagher, the custodial staff, people who are just behind the scenes in all sorts of avenues, whatever that is. People oftentimes don't give you the credit that you deserve. And this place, Xavier, couldn't run without you all. So thank you for that.
I first want to start off by thanking my parents for telling me to live my dream and go and run with it. If it wasn't for them, I don't think I would be here. And I wouldn't have had this amazing experience at Xavier if they didn't always push me to be the best that I could be. Secondly, I want to thank my grandma Pam for giving me the means to make it here and also pushing me to be the best that I could be. And I want to thank my boyfriend Andrew for sticking by me with all of my crazy clinical hours and requirements that I had to go through. We went through Xavier together and we made it together. And my professors, specifically my athletic training professors, for giving me the skills that I have and the ability to go out into the professional world and be the professional that I will be very soon, and always pushing us to do our best and make the grades and put in the time in the clinics, because it was sometimes a lot to handle. And lastly, I want to thank my friends here at Xavier and my athletic training family, because if it wasn't for them, I don't think we all would have made it here. It's been a long road and we finally made it. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, first of all, to my family, to Mom, Dad, and Noelle. I love you all very much. Thank you to all my friends, the people I've lived with, the people I've gone on trips with. Thank you to the members of the men's and women's Ultimate Frisbee team here at Xavier. You guys are a fantastic group and you've made some of the most fun and silly memories that I've had here at Xavier. Thank you to members of the music program, both past and present, faculty and students, giving the opportunity to me to play music, be creative, and perform is something that I've enjoyed immensely. And finally, thank you to everybody else who's had an amazing impact on my time here at Xavier. You've truly made it 4 years that I will never forget.
I just want to thank my mom, dad, my brother for always being there for me. I have to thank my best friends through school. Like, you all know who y'all are. I love y'all so much. And I have to thank my sorority sisters. Y'all have had my back ever since I joined. And I really love y'all.
I'd like to thank my family, so my sisters, my brother, my aunts and uncles, my godparents, and my puppy.
And I can't forget to thank you to the professors that wrote me letters of recommendation for college, for grad school. It worked, I got in.
I just want to thank my mom and dad for always being there for me. Just their encouragement over the past 4 years has been unmatched. I know I'm probably biased, but they've really supported me in every way. When I hit some bumps in the road, they were always there. And then my sister, always a text away. And then just my friends, making the experience something that I'll never forget.
I just want to thank my mom and dad for supporting me, and my sister for being there for me whenever I needed her, and my friends for teaching me way more than I could learn in any class.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all you've done for me. I couldn't do this without you. I want to thank my grandparents, my aunts and uncles, Rob, Ryan. We did it.
So first of all, I'd like to thank my parents and my brothers. They're the ones who really got me here today. At the end of the day, they really motivated me to do my best in school, and they really loved everything about Xavier and what I've become in my time here. I'd love to thank the people in Office of Admissions, giving me all the opportunities they have, and meeting the people coast to coast and giving those tours and having those relationships with people, especially seeing those transitions of going from a little kid who was just going to visit the school to now seeing them having their younger siblings come here. And then I'd love to thank all my friends who really were a good motivation, especially Chris Narker and Michael Lynch. They really helped me through this past semester. And then also the boys that live on Hudson with me. So thank you so much.
Mom and Dad, thank you so much for all your support. I know that there were so many times throughout college that I've told you to just let me do my thing, let me be an adult, but really without all of your encouragement and your motivation and your help, there's no way I'd be standing here today. And so really everything that I've done, I owe to you guys. So thanks again for all your support. You guys are the best. Love you.
I'd like to thank my mom, dad, sister Megan, brother Eric, and Jake, and my grandma for helping me throughout these 4 years. I couldn't have done it without you guys.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. I couldn't have done it without your support.
I would like to first thank my parents for giving me the opportunity to have an education and pursue my dreams as being an occupational therapist. I would like to thank the rest of my family and my friends for helping me along the way, offering support through all the times that I had. And I'd also like to thank all the faculty in the occupational therapy department, as well as all the other teachers that I had in my undergrad experience for giving me an education and preparing me for my life post-Xavier.
I would like to thank my mom and my dad for giving me the opportunity to go to Xavier and supporting me. I would like to thank the rest of my family and my friends for supporting me the whole way through Xavier and just being there for me. And I would also like to thank the faculty of the occupational therapy program. They have been wonderful throughout these last few years. And lastly, I would like to thank God for giving me the opportunity and blessing me with all these people in my life who have given me these opportunities.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. I couldn't have done it without you.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for giving me your love and support throughout my experience at Xavier and giving me an opportunity that has changed my life forever.
Thank you to my mom, dad, sister, and family for being able to support me through my 4 years at Xavier. It has been something that I will never forget and never be able to repay. But also to everyone that I've met at Xavier who has impacted me both academically, work life, or just myself. I greatly appreciate it for everything that you've done.
I would like to thank my mom and dad for giving me the opportunity to come to Xavier and my family for all the support. I'd like to thank my best friends in the senior class for creating so many great memories. And a thank you to the occupational therapy class of 2017 for challenging us to be the best therapists that we'll be in the future.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for this opportunity, for pushing me to be everything I am already. Hill and Jill and the rest of our family that's here. I'm sure you're all screaming right now, but I love you all. Thanks for motivating me. Thanks for being my biggest support system and my rock. I love you.
I want to say thank you to my parents and my family for their constant support, and also to my friends, because being so far away from home, I get homesick sometimes, but you've really helped me get through hard times, and I just love the time that we've spent together. So thank you so much.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad and my little sisters for the encouragement and support that I needed to make my dreams a reality. Thank you.
I just want to thank my parents, obviously, for all their love and support and sacrifices. My twin brother, Dennis, who he's graduating from Holy Cross this year, and my aunt Lorraine and my uncle Jay for all their hospitality over the last 4 years. And to Cintas Center, to Xavier News, Bliss DeVault in particular, to just everyone, Xavier Athletics, all my friends, it's been a blast.
I'd like to thank my mom and my dad, my 2 younger brothers, my dog Sonic, and all my fans.
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, and my brother.
I would like to say thank you to my mom and dad and my sister and brother for supporting me and helping me through these past 4 years. I know that they haven't been easy, and I definitely have not made them easy, but thank you for sticking through it with me through all of the breakdowns and all of the frustrations. So thank you guys.
I'd like to thank my mom and my dad and my brother, my grandparents, my friends, my professors. I want to thank God. I definitely want to thank Rabbi A.B. Ingber and Stephanie Rennie for showing me what it means to show unconditional love and compassion towards anybody. And I definitely want to just think back and remember all the great times that I had at Xavier, and thanks for everybody for getting me through this journey.
I would like to thank God for having this opportunity and allowing me to be here and having the opportunity to learn during my time here at Xavier. I would also like to thank my mom and my dad, as well as my family, for their continued support during my time at Xavier, as well as the Xavier professors and faculty for their phenomenal teaching, as well as their phenomenal lessons and life lessons that they taught me here at Xavier University.
Thank you to Mom and Dad, to my friends, to everyone who's given me support, and everyone who has been involved in my life these past 4 years. Thank you for everything.
I would like to thank my parents and my sister for all the support, and all my family, obviously. All my ROTC cadre, past and present, that have helped me and developed me to where I am. And then all my professors that have helped me and supported me throughout my Xavier career.
I would like to say thank you to all of those who supported me, my family, my roommate of 4 years. Couldn't have done it without all of those who stuck with me, who laughed, who cried, who really did it all over all 4 years. A special big shout out to Molly Dugan for all of her inspiration, help, counseling, really just all of those. So thank you.
I want to thank every single person that has helped me to get to this day, especially my family and friends and my professors. A special shout out to Mike Gaynor and Professor Lexon. You guys have really inspired me to learn inside and outside of the classroom, and I can't wait to take what everyone has taught me and to move forward with my career.
I'd like to say thank you to my professors, especially in the history department. Thank you to everyone, the wonderful people I've met at Xavier and who I now can call my dear friends. And then thank you to my family, those watching at home, and those who came to see me graduate, especially my parents, Michael and Grace, and my sister, Catherine. Thank you.
I want to say thank you to Beth Quadre and Lou, sweet Lou, for sending me to Xavier and letting me get through it without debt. It's the most incredible gift I could have ever asked for you other than the gift of life. And for your support throughout 4 years of stress and worries that I wouldn't make the athletic training program, that I wouldn't be successful, that I wouldn't figure out what I'm doing with my life. I think you did a pretty awesome job raising me, and I'm glad that I have you as parents, so thank you. And also to all my friends who made my experience so special. I never could have picked you in a million years, picked anyone better to share in this experience with, so I want to say thank you to all of you as well.
Thank you to my mom and dad and my little brother and my friends and family for giving me the opportunity to go to this incredible school and helping me get here.
I would like to thank, as cheesy as it is, my parents. I think the struggle that I always have had with school is been this huge challenge for me, and I can still see my 8th grade self talking to my dad, being like, Dad, like, all right, I can do this. I only have 4 more years left of school, and I can hear him in my head saying, good try, miss. You have 8 more years. You're going to college. And here I am thinking to myself, like, I couldn't even imagine going through those last 8 years, and I'm gonna be graduating in 3 weeks. And I can say that I've done it, and it's been quite the challenge, but my parents have been there pushing me along and telling me that it's all gonna be worth it, and it is. So Mom and Dad, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for always believing me and keeping me going.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for always pushing me to do my hardest in high school and moving into Xavier when I started here. Thanks, Alex, for always being there to talk to me on those late nights, and to all my friends that I've made along the way.
So I want to say thank you to my family. Without you guys, I would not be where I am today. You've supported me so much. It's been unbelievable. Mom, Dad, you know that I am who I am because of you, and I can't thank you enough, especially to my mom. Those late night phone calls and those talks that we had to just get me through some of those days, they were unbelievable, and I really can't thank both of you enough.
Thank you to all of those who have supported me, provided me with all that I needed to make a Xavier University education possible, most especially my family. My mother, you've been my nurse, my psychologist, my supporter. You've been everything to me and what I needed to have in order to successfully graduate from Xavier University, so thank you.
Of course, I'd like to thank my mom and my dad. The youngest of 5 kids going through college can't be easy, but thank you so much for sticking through with all of it and helping us all out. Thank you to Cliff and Deb, the 2 people who made my dream come true here at Xavier, helping me film the XU Game Day commercials and really just letting me take the reins and really pursue my dream. Thank you to all my friends, my housemates. I've lived with you guys for 4 years, and it's been the greatest 4 years I could ever ask for. We've had so much fun, and everybody that's really played a part in my 4 years, I can't thank you enough. Everyone from the professors, especially Dr. Wagner, my advisor, and all the comp professors, everyone in between. Dr. Pramick, one of the best classes I've ever taken, was with you. And everybody that's just kind of, anyone that's even had a remotely, small impact in my Xavier experience, you did have an impact, so thank you very much.
I'd first like to thank God for being with me through my 4 years. My family, you guys have been the rock behind my success, so thank you so much. I know you guys are here today, so thank you. And my friends, oh my God, you guys have been awesome, so thank you for being the friends you are. My professors, my teachers, those that I met along the way that just told me, you're awesome, thank you so much. 4 years, oh my God, you guys have been great, so thank you. Everyone I met, those that I haven't mentioned, thank you so much for being there for me. My professors, when I would just go to their door and ask them for questions, they're always willing to answer me, so thank you.